नमस्कार दोस्तों, शिपिंग पाठशाला में एक बार फिर आपका स्वागत है। वेलकम टू शिपिंग पाठशाला। आई एम प्रोफेसर डी.एन. मौर्य। आज मैं डॉक्यूमेंट्री कलेक्शन की बात करूंगा। डॉक्यूमेंट्री कलेक्शन एक तरह का पेमेंट सिस्टम है इंटरनेशनल बिजनेस में। दैट इज़ द टू कंट्रीज डूइंग बिजनेस विथ ईच अदर। कंट्री मीन्स द पीपुल, पर्सन्स, कंपनीज। One buyer in one country buying the item from the foreign country, that is importer and exporter relation. So here the payment from the importer will go to exporter by one of the method, which is also known as documentary collection. So there are 5 methods. I will only talk about documentary collection in this particular video. So documentary collection is a method of payment in international business where the payment is collected from the importer by the exporter by submitting the document. What are the documents? Shipping documents. These are the commercial invoice, bill of lading, then you can say certificate of origin, packing list, insurance certificate, export inspection certificate if applicable, etc., etc. So these documents will be collected by the exporter after the shipment, and then he will go to his bank. His bank means bank in the exporter country, and give the document to his bank along with signing a document. We call it bill of exchange. So bill of exchange, generally also sometime known as draft, he will sign, exporter will sign the bill of exchange, which is in general terms we call it demand letter or demand note, demanding the payment from the importer. So he will sign the bill of exchange and give all the document to his bank. So his bank will send the document to the importer bank in the importer country. Importer bank, after receiving the document and bill of exchange, will notify the importer. So importer will come and then he will check the document. If the documents are intact, what you are supposed to get it as per the contract, then he will make the payment to the bank, his bank, importer bank. So importer will make the payment to his bank in his country. Importer bank will pass it to the exporter bank in exporter country, and exporter country, exporter bank will credit the account of the exporter. So this is how the documentary collection works. It means documents sent by the exporter through the bank to the importer through his bank, and then payment is made by the importer against the document. Remember here, this is known as document against payment. So documentary collections are of two types. First is document against payment. We call it DP, D/P. So this method what we discuss is DP. It means the importer bank is not supposed to hand over the document to the importer unless importer makes the payment to the bank. So this is document against payment, DP. After the documents are handed over to the importer, he can take it and do the custom clearance, take the custody of the cargo at the port of discharge, and also he can hold the title of the cargo through the document. So this is known as DP, delivery against payment. Now there is another method of documentary collection, we call it D/K, delivery against acceptance. So in this case, the exporter in the exporter country will collect all the documents what we discussed just now, will go to his bank, and then he will sign a bill of exchange, which we call it draft time, or you can say issuance draft or time draft. It means the payment is not needed immediately. This is a deferred payment. So here the bill of exchange will not be like a side draft in earlier case. This will be a time draft or issuance draft. It means the payment can be made by the importer to the exporter after certain time. So let us say here exporter mentions in the bill of exchange that while drawing the bill of exchange he writes payment to be made in 15 days from the time of delivery of the document. So, if the documents are delivered to the importer by the bank on 1st of January, then on 16th of January, importer must make the payment to the bank. So, he will make the payment to his bank, importer bank will pass it to exporter bank will credit to account of the exporter. But this method is not very popular, because here there is no guarantee. Importer takes the document, he clears the cargo, takes it to his place, but after 15 days he defaults, he does not make a payment. So, this is a risky thing for the exporter. So, exporter will not like to have this type of documentary collection. This is done only in case where the importer, exporters are known to each other. There is enough creditworthiness of the importer built with the exporter. They have been doing business in the past. There is no problem. Then only the documentary collection can be as DA, delivery against acceptance. Otherwise, it is always DP, delivery against payment. It means exporter will deliver the document and importer will make the payment on the spot. If the payment is not made, then document will be held up. But if the bill of exchange is signed as a delivery against acceptance, then as per rule, the document will be handed over to the importer by the bank, and the importer will make the payment only after due date. So, this is what we call it documentary collection. Other methods of payment we will be doing in other video. So, this is all about today's session. Those who have not subscribed, I request them to please subscribe to my channel. With this, bye bye, see you in next channel.